Sorry guys, forgot to turn my mic back on. Do apologize. I can restart if need be, but anyway. Sometimes you forget to turn your mic back on. Anyway, as I was explaining, April's definitely the character to use in a game this bad. Her elbow is hilariously good. It's active the entire time it's out. It has 1 frame of startup. Hits anything it collides with, and it leads into a throw infinite. This works against every character. It's hilariously stupid. Another thing to mention about this game, every character but one actually has a throw infinite. Like, when you're in recovery frames upon wake up, you're not throw invincible pretty much at all. Alright, Casey's actually one of the harder opponents in the tower, generally, because he likes to block a lot. There he didn't, so we got really lucky. Also saw the timer started late, so even if I have an incredible run here, there's no way it's going to be world record. Yeah, you can pressure with it too. If they block, it does like twice chip damage. It's a really dumb move.
Round 1, fight!
Nothing really to Don here. Don's basically Guile. He's just going to get thrown just like everybody else. Want to finish him with the elbows there, because why not?
Oh, yeah.
That would have probably killed any PB pace I could have had anyway. I'm just blocking like that.
Round 1, fight!
Ray is pretty easy. Very slow startup on his fireball. We're able to catch with an elbow pretty much immediately. We can just take him down.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, I didn't know that was going to be that bright. Sorry about the brightness. Made some setting adjustments, and I guess I didn't like it. Raph can generally be one of the more annoying opponents because his fireball can actually just beat out elbow straight, but luckily us, he didn't start with it there. Missed the input the second time, which is unfortunate. Got one more match. We move on to our bosses, who is also a potential run killer. We have Sisyphus here. His fireball trades with elbow, but sometimes he just jumps like that, and we get a free win. Easy peasy. Yeah, we're well behind PB pace here. That's okay though. Moving on to our bosses. Triceraton's easy unless he blocks. If he blocks, we're in trouble, because then he's going to throw us, and that generally kills us. But he decided to taunt us instead, and that's great. What's up, Mike Soul? Haven't heard from you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Alright, a couple bosses left. Krang comes down to one of two things. If he goes high missile, that's bad. If it's not, it's great. He did not, so we're going to get to kill him. That's also not good at dropping inputs. Should still be able to recover. Okay. Guess I'll just drop every throw. Very unfortunate, but you can see how those can go south pretty quickly sometimes, because as much damage as you're doing, they're doing the same amount of damage back. Alright, on to Karai. We're going to hold back here for hopeful manipulation. That's good. It means she didn't do her fireball, which straight up beats out elbow. And that's going to be... I'm going to delay time because the time was started late because I would have my mic on. We'll call that time. Yeah, 410 sounds about right, but still. That round against Krang was something, though, wasn't it? That was pretty wild. He definitely almost had us there.
Cowabunga!
Yo, I see the donations coming in. Shoutouts to all that hype for donations, and thank you everyone for the GGs. Anything St. Jude's too. Yeah, thanks so much for the donation. Yeah, that's TMNT Tournament Fighters. Sorry about the mic issues at the beginning. That's entirely my fault. But pretty fun little speed run. It's not entirely execution based because there's definitely some randomness to it because goodness gracious, the way the enemies behave determine everything. So still a good run. 410 to 412 is definitely not a bad run. All my practice runs were sub 410, but they didn't have a Krang fight that bad, so pretty decent. Can't be unhappy about that. Alright guys, give us one moment while we set up for the next one.